Hey everybody, it's Robert Naini, your spray foam advisor. I want to take a minute and share with you my thought process on where to use open cell versus where to use closed cell foam. Now what we know is that both open cell and closed cell foam work, right? The question is where to use them to get optimal performance, provide optimum efficiency, and get the best results for your customer at the best price point for your customer. So first and foremost, let's think about in terms of the control layers that each of these materials provides. Open cell foam provides an insulation, of course, but it also provides an air barrier. And then on the closed cell side of things, it provides an insulation, it also provides an air barrier, but it can also achieve additional benefits. It can provide a vapor retarder, it can provide a drain plane, for example, on the exterior of a building. So you have a lot more versatility with closed cell foam than you do with open cell foam. But when you're looking at insulation applications on the inside of a structure, so when you're on the interior of a building, oftentimes open cell foam and closed cell foam are interchangeable. So you want to make sure that you're using the right product that gives your client the best performance and the best bang for their buck in that specific application. What do I mean by that? In an application in the South, for example, say down in Florida where I live now, or in Texas where I used to live, on the inside of a house, for example, in the walls or in the attic space even, the open cell foam is going to provide a better bang for the buck. They're going to get a very similar performance at the same R value of closed cell foam. They're going to get the air barrier properties, they're going to get the R value, and on the inside of a building, you do not need the additional benefits of closed cell foam in the South. Now, when you start going further north, if you're building in Wisconsin or you're building in Maine, now you're going to need a vapor retarder in the same plane or on the interior of your insulation, and you're going to want to use a product like closed cell foam to provide that in one application. If you use a product like open cell foam, then you're going to need an additional application of a vapor retarder coating or covering over the surface of the insulation. Oftentimes that can be difficult and it can be pricey, and it can really offset the function of the job itself. So it's oftentimes more beneficial to use a closed cell foam in those northern climates where you need a vapor retarder built into the foam. Now, once you go beyond interior applications, once you start looking at exterior applications or specialty applications, you're going to be using closed cell foam much more often, and really exclusively. You're going to use closed cell foam only in exterior applications. So if you're trying to do a large commercial project and you want to do exterior continuous insulation behind a porous facade, for example, like a brick veneer, you're only going to use closed cell foam in that application. Open cell foam is not approved to be used in exterior applications like that. If you're going to apply insulation below grade, or you want to put something up against a basement wall, either on the exterior or the interior of a basement wall, I would recommend closed cell foam only for those applications. If you're going to try to achieve those additional performance criteria provided by closed cell foam, you're going to want to go that direction and avoid open cell foam, frankly, because it just doesn't provide those benefits. Not every product does everything, and we need to know the difference between open cell and closed cell foam to know where we can put them versus where we shouldn't put them. You know, some of the key limitations for open cell foam is that it doesn't provide a vapor retarder, as I mentioned. It's not going to achieve less than 1 perm, but it also is not intended for design with contact for bulk water. So anytime that's a design parameter, like a flotation foam or exterior applications, we're going to look to closed cell foam or some type of closed cell higher density, either medium density or high density material to achieve those properties. So that's been the words of the day from Robert Naini. It's your spray foam advisor sharing you this wisdom today. Take care, have a good day out there, have a great week, and we'll see you on some more videos. Thanks. Take care.